What are God's attributes in Christianity? Imagine trying to understand the most powerful, loving, and perfect being in the universe. That's what exploring God's attributes is all about. These qualities reveal who God truly is and help us grow in faith. When we look at scripture and theology, we see clear descriptions of God's nature. These attributes are not just qualities, they are the foundation of our relationship with Him. They give us confidence, comfort, and guidance in everyday life. For example, God's eternal nature means He exists forever without beginning or end. This means His love and promises are unchanging, giving us peace when life feels uncertain. His omnipotence shows that He has unlimited power. Nothing is impossible for God, so we can trust Him to handle our challenges, whether they involve family, work, or personal struggles. Omniscience means God knows everything, past, present, and future. He understands our hearts even when we cannot find the words. This encourages us to trust that God is always aware of our needs. Omnipresence tells us God is everywhere at all times. We are never truly alone, even in our loneliest moments. His presence brings comfort and strength. Holiness describes God's pure and morally perfect nature. It calls us to live with integrity and grace. Love is at the core of God's character, unconditional, sacrificial, and everlasting. It is the reason we have hope and encouragement each day. Mercy and grace show us God's kindness, especially when we fall short. Mercy is His compassion, and grace is His unearned favor that forgives and blesses us. Justice and righteousness mean God always does what is right and fair. We can trust that good will triumph over evil because God cares about moral order. Immutability means God does not change. His promises are sure, giving us stability when life feels unpredictable. Sovereignty reminds us that God rules over everything. Even in tough times, He is working for good. Immanence and transcendence reveal that God is close and involved in our lives but also beyond all creation, showing His greatness. Finally, God's self-existence means He depends on nothing outside Himself. He is completely reliable and sufficient for all our needs. Understanding these qualities helps us deepen our faith, find encouragement, and face daily life with confidence that God's character is steady and trustworthy.